As we all know, the most basic function of the chassis is to accommodate the hardware and then design a reasonable heat dissipation space after the basic items that can accommodate the hardware. Win to screen lights, right? In most cases, these add-ons also require extra money. Regarding the chassis, you might consider a shoebox to house it inside. Honestly speaking, it's a relatively practical chassis, don't you think? Opting for a budget-friendly Quanhua graphics card and CPU seems to be a wise decision. Naturally, regardless of how inexpensive the chassis is, assembling one is a given. What kind of wet weather do you have? After the cockroaches and mosquitoes, you really get full, right? It's blown up. It just happens that I have a pure white, non-standard sea-view room with a very good cost performance. Well, XiaoYu depends on him. And actually, I really want to talk about it. A chassis will really affect your installation experience. For most people, MIT Fork is basically the first choice. After all, better ones and motherboards are not cheap. I attract everyone to choose the chassis according to the accessories, rather than the accessories according to the chassis. Unless it's a chorus. Just set the motherboard and CPU first, then choose the graphics card and other accessories, and then choose a suitable chassis. Like this Jinheetian one, it is smaller than light, and it is really a good choice for max motherboards. For a chassis that emphasizes cost effectiveness, numerous details are impressively well executed. Moreover, it stands out as the most unique and highly compatible option in its category, as is evident. It's very long, that is, it's long in the literal sense. It pushes my arm, it's long, and it doesn't look like an MP fork at all. Let's look at the installation of the motherboard first. It will indicate the screw hole position max for you. Which hole ITEX needs to be used and which hole needs to be screwed. This is very friendly for Xiaobai. Regarding the selection of heat dissipation, Xiao and Lite can also adapt to all the ranges for you, and 80% of the heat dissipation on the market can be accommodated. The longest top supports 360, so you don't have to worry about it no matter how wide or thick it is. If you don't want to worry about liquid leakage with water cooling, you can also choose air cooling. With a height limit of 174 meters, both large twin towers and heating pipes can be easily put in, and there is no cover on the box. Beyond the 360 radiator mount at the top, you can also install one within the chassis. Port back one side 2, bottom 3 positions very rich. All of them support mainstream 120mm fans, and the one I installed most is Jinheetian's own Eldon L12 splice light bar. The effect is very cool, and the bearing life and noise performance are also excellent enough. Of course, what you can't avoid when installing a fan is fan perforation and wiring, right? The whole position reserved by XiaoYu Lite for the fan is still very reasonable, so you don't have to worry about having no place to thread. The first half of the space is very rich in the chassis with a price of 100 yuan, and the 490mm fan can be easily placed. The second half is also not small. First of all, it is the bottom. It supports standard ATX power supply, so there is no need to worry about power selection. It supports one SSD on the back and two HDDs on the bottom. This hard disk space is still very reasonable. The hard disk overhead screw at the bottom is easy to disassemble. In addition, HDB has reserved a lot of threading holes in terms of wiring space. If this ancient collar wire is connected to the above item at this price of 100 yuan, you don't have to worry about the unreasonable wiring position at all. But the premise is that you have enough cable ties. If you are equipped with some Velcro Li Xian shoe straps, there is no need to consider any taste. The backspace can definitely be accommodated, and the lower Li Xian can completely leave no dead ends. In terms of appearance, little right is also good. It comes with an RGB light panel on the front. I can't spot it. If all is fine, there will be a close-up. It can't be a sea view room and the inner structure is visible instantly. The magnetic dustproof net on the top and back cover with various buckles and quick release designs allows for easy dust cleaning with one move. On the installation front, it performs excellently. In addition to the internal L baffle placed at the bottom, there's also a USB 2.01 3.0 and a 35mm headphone jack placed on the desktop, which is convenient to plug in 800 cameras. The design is also very reasonable. If you need an easy to install air duct with reasonable price, it is a cheap, powerless main sea view room. Today's smaller than Lite has done a very good job. I don't think we are boasting this. You can see that there is nothing to say about the price-performance ratio. Does the desktop placement take up space and also contain the same supported XiaoYu Nano option? The size is reduced and the space utilization is more reasonable. Okay, then this is the whole content of this video. If it can help you, I hope you can click under the currency. We are really honored. We will put the configuration of this installation below. You can choose to copy your homework and pay attention to your health. Goodbye.